in the website. So I'm going to talk about Google Cloud Storage. And the agenda is what it is and comparison to S3, because right now we have a general knowledge of S3 and what are the equivalents of the Google Cloud Platform products. So Google Cloud Storage, again, RESTful online file storage web service, storing, accessing data, and in the Google Cloud Platform infrastructure. So same like S3, but there are some differences. Before any differences, we'll check what are the types of subtypes of this Google Cloud Storage. It has multi-regional, geo-redundancy, so that if one fails, you have the other one in the other region. End user latency as a response. Regional, when you have high performance local access. And then if you have high frequency analytics workload. And then for low frequency access, they have two products called Nearline and Coldline. So Nearline, think of it once a month, disaster recovery backups. Coldline, once a year, audits, it's like that. So performance comparison. In one of the articles that I found, it says that big files and small chunks in Google Cloud Storage is way faster than AWS S3. And in AWS S3 performance, performance would depend on the capacity and how much you put in there, and system load, your system, how much you can do computation. So we're wondering if Google Cloud is way faster, why is S3 more popular? And the only reason is that is AWS S3 has more enterprise-ready infrastructure. That's why. So I guess cloud storage needs to create more of that enterprise-ready infrastructure. So for the pricing, surprisingly, Google Cloud is cheaper in most aspects. So let's say the Nearline, the once-a-month access, let's say, you have 0.01 per gigabyte. And for AWS infrequent access would be 0.0125, that's more. If you compare the Glacier, I haven't written, the AWS Glacier, it will be 0.004, that's cheaper compared to the code line of Google Cloud Storage, which is 0.007. But aside from that, like the regular storage is 0.02 for cloud storage, and S3 is more expensive with 0.023 per gigabyte in the storage. So S3 Glacier is the only one that's cheaper and a bunch of their storage products.
So which one is cheaper? AW?
Google Cloud, most of them, yeah. But as time passes by, as my research will go further and check it.
Reason is 0.02. This is 0.03.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's why. Sorry.
Okay. So service model comparison, both of them have are cloud objects and stored in the bucket. So no difference there. But again, an advantage with cloud storage is it supports preconditional data update, and it has no issue on hotspotting for high throughput case due to indexing pattern of cloud storage. I haven't researched what the indexing pattern is. For S3 service model, it has better storage support. I think they're talking about the support, the tech support, and I've been hearing a lot of people that they haven't had any trouble with the Amazon support. And it has issues with hotspotting for high throughput cases due to indexing pattern of S3. Not anymore, okay? So I don't know if I would explain this correctly, but I would research more on this. But from my understanding is, let's say there are 3 app servers that are trying to contact one data server, and it would take a lot of load, right? So if you place like a hot zone per data server now, each app server would have its own hot zone that it could connect. So again, hot zone is those like hotspot data points that they need to keep accessing and accessing. So that's as far as I know for now. And just to familiarize ourselves with what's the name in AWS and Azure and Google Cloud Platform, you would see that Glacier is code line here. S3 is cloud storage. They definitely own the Kubernetes, and they have other AWS and Azure have the managed service. And the Lambda, cloud functions. Okay, and that's all.